My daily driver is a 2012 Lexus GS with 287,000 miles. Original engine, original transmission, still runs like the day it rolled off the assembly line. People see the odometer and think I'm lying. There's no way that's the original powertrain, they say. But here's the truth. Getting 300,000 miles from a modern Lexus isn't impressive. It's expected if you know what you're doing. The problem? Most owners don't make it past 150,000 miles before major problems appear. Not because Lexus builds unreliable cars, but because owners follow bad advice, skip critical maintenance, and make decisions that slowly destroy their vehicles. I've spent over 2 decades working exclusively on Lexus vehicles. I've seen ES sedans with 400,000 trouble-free miles. I've also seen brand new models need engine replacements at 60,000 miles. The difference isn't luck, it's knowledge. Today, I'm sharing the exact strategy that gets modern Lexus vehicles past 300,000 miles without major repairs. These aren't generic maintenance tips. This is the specific roadmap I give customers who want maximum longevity from their investment. Follow this plan religiously, and your Lexus will outlast most vehicles on the road by a factor of 3. Let's build your 300,000-mile Lexus. Strategy 1. Oil changes every 5,000 miles. This is the foundation. Get this wrong and nothing else matters. Your manual says 10,000-mile oil change intervals. Ignore it. That interval is designed for warranty periods and ideal conditions that don't exist in real-world driving. Stop-and-go traffic, short trips, extreme temperatures. These all degrade oil faster than highway cruising. Most drivers experience severe service conditions without realizing it. Change your oil every 5,000 miles or 6 months, whichever comes first. Use full synthetic oil meeting ILSAC GF6A standards. Always replace the filter with every oil change. Modern Lexus engines have timing chains, variable valve timing, and direct injection. All these systems depend on clean oil for proper operation. When oil degrades, timing chains stretch, VVT actuators stick, and carbon buildup accelerates. I've inspected engines with 350,000 miles that had perfect cylinder walls and unworn bearings. Every single one followed strict 5,000-mile oil change schedules with quality synthetic oil. This single habit prevents 80% of premature engine failures and ensures your powertrain reaches 300,000 miles and beyond. Strategy 2. Transmission fluid service. Transmission fluid is where most haulage dreams die. Lexus markets their transmission fluid as lifetime, but that's warranty speak, not longevity speak. For non-hybrid Lexus models, replace transmission fluid every 60,000 miles. For hybrids, extend to 80,000 miles because the electric motor reduces transmission stress. Critical rule: always do simple drain and fill. Never power flush high-mileage transmissions. Power flushing dislodges debris that's actually helping worn clutches grip. I've seen perfectly functioning transmissions fail within weeks of aggressive flushing. Drain and fill removes about 40% of old fluid while maintaining proper clutch function. It's the perfect balance. Use only genuine Lexus transmission fluid. The 8-speed and 10-speed automatics are extremely sensitive to fluid specifications. Aftermarket alternatives cause shifting problems. For hybrid models, service both the transaxle fluid and the hybrid system cooling fluid on schedule. Many owners forget the hybrid system has separate maintenance requirements. This prevents the $6,000 transmission replacement that ends most high-mileage journeys. Strategy 3. Coolant replacement. Every 50,000 miles, old coolant becomes corrosive acid that attacks your engine from the inside. After 5 years or 50,000 miles, coolant pH drops and it starts eating aluminum rubber seals and water pump bearings. The most common failure from neglected coolant is water pump and head gasket leaks around 120,000 to 150,000 miles. These repairs cost $2,000 to $3,000 and are completely preventable. Replace coolant every 50,000 miles without exception. Use genuine Lexus Super Long Life Pink coolant mixed 50-50 with distilled water. Never use tap water. The minerals accelerate corrosion. For hybrid models, service both engine coolant and inverter coolant on the same schedule. Always bleed the system properly after refilling. Trapped air creates hot spots that damage head gaskets. Most Lexus engines have bleeder valves. Use them. A fresh coolant every 50,000 miles keeps water pumps healthy, prevents leaks, and maintains optimal engine temperature for the long haul. Strategy 4. Spark plug replacement at correct intervals. Spark plug service is where many owners either waste money or cause damage. Most Lexus engines use iridium plugs rated for 100,000 to 120,000 miles. Replace them at the specified interval, not before, not after. If your Lexus is over 10 years old but hasn't reached the mileage, replace them anyway. Time causes plugs to bond with aluminum heads, making future removal difficult or impossible. Always use OEM specification plugs. For the 2 GRF EV6, that's Denso SK20R11. For the 1 URF EV8, use NGK plugs specified in your manual. Apply anti-seize compound to the threads, but keep it away from the electrode. This prevents future seizure without affecting performance. Check ignition coil boots during replacement. Cracked or oil-soaked boots should be replaced to prevent misfires. Fresh plugs at proper intervals prevent misfires, maintain fuel economy, and ensure clean combustion for hundreds of thousands of miles. Strategy 5. Air and cabin filter replacement. These are the easiest maintenance items, yet many owners neglect them. Replace the engine air filter every 15,000 miles or annually. A dirty filter restricts airflow, reducing power and fuel economy. In dusty environments, inspect it every 6 months. Replace the cabin air filter annually. A clogged cabin filter strains your HVAC system and can cause blower motor failure, a $400 to $600 repair. Both filters are DIY friendly and cost $20 to $30 each. The 10 minutes you spend replacing them prevents expensive component damage and keeps your engine breathing properly. Clean filters maintain optimal airflow and protect both your engine and interior comfort systems for the long term. Strategy 6. Brake system maintenance. Brake fluid absorbs moisture over time. Water contamination reduces boiling point and causes internal corrosion in ABS components and calipers. Replace brake fluid every 3 years regardless of mileage. Use DOT3 or DOT4 as specified in your manual. Don't mix brands or types. Also, replace brake pads before they damage rotors. Most pads should be replaced at 3mm thickness, well before they're metal on metal. Waiting until pads are completely worn damages rotors, turning a $300 brake job into an $800 repair. Clean, fresh brake fluid and properly maintained pads will last your entire journey to 300,000 miles without major brake system failures. Strategy 7. Differential and transfer case service. If you drive a GXLX or AWD model, this section is critical. Differential and transfer case fluids endure extreme pressure and heat. They break down faster than most owners realize. Service at 30,000 miles first to remove break-in metal shavings. Then, every 60,000 miles after that. Use GL 5-gear oil at the correct viscosity specified in your manual. Don't experiment with different weights or brands. For transfer cases in 4-wheel drive models, follow the same schedule. These components are incredibly durable when properly maintained. Neglect them, and you're looking at $3,000 to $4,000 repairs. Strategy 8. Serpentine belt and hoses. Rubber components age even if your car sits in a garage. Inspect your serpentine belt every 60,000 miles. Look for cracks, fraying, or glazing. Replace at 100,000 miles even if it looks good. because internal cord separation isn't visible. Check coolant hoses for soft spots, bulges, or cracking. Squeeze them when cold. They should feel firm and resilient. Replace any hose showing signs of degradation immediately. A serpentine belt costs $40. Emergency roadside replacement costs $300 plus towing. Hoses cost $20 to $60 each. Engine damage from overheating costs thousands. Prevention is always cheaper. Strategy 9. Battery and electrical system. Your 12-volt battery powers everything, even in hybrid models. Test your battery annually after the 3-year mark. A simple multimeter test shows voltage. Anything below 12.4 volts indicates weakness. Replace the battery before it completely dies. A dead battery can cause computer problems that cost hundreds to diagnose. Clean battery terminals twice yearly. Corrosion creates resistance that prevents proper starting and stresses the electrical system. A quality battery costs $200 to $300. Electrical problems from a failing battery can cost thousands to diagnose and repair. Keep your electrical system healthy, and all your vehicle's computers will function properly for the long haul. Strategy 10. Proactive inspections. High mileage success requires catching small problems before they become catastrophic. Perform monthly checks of oil level and condition, coolant level and color, brake fluid level, tire pressure and tread, any fluid leak, belt condition, and unusual noises. Annual professional inspections should examine suspension components, steering system, exhaust system, CV axles and boots, and wheel bearings. Catching a worn CV boot early costs $40. Replacing a failed CV axle costs $400. Finding a coolant leak early costs $100. Replacing a warped head from overheating costs $3,000. Proactive inspection is the cheapest insurance for reaching 300,000 miles. Strategy 11. Smart driving habits. Even perfect maintenance can't overcome abusive driving. The highest mileage Lexus owners share common habits. They warm up their engines gently, without revving cold engines or driving aggressively until reaching operating temperature. They use smooth acceleration and braking. Aggressive driving increases wear on every component. They prefer highway miles when possible. Consistent speeds reduce engine stress compared to city driving. They address problems immediately. Warning lights and unusual sounds are investigated, not ignored. These habits compound over hundreds of thousands of miles, creating dramatically different wear patterns between well-maintained and abused vehicles. Strategy 12. Use quality parts. When repairs are needed, never compromise on parts quality. Genuine Lexus parts are engineered specifically for your vehicle. They fit right, perform correctly, and last longer. For wear items like brake pads, filters, and fluids, genuine or equivalent quality parts prevent comebacks and ensure reliability. Cheap aftermarket parts might save money initially, but they often fail prematurely, requiring replacement and causing additional damage. Your goal is 300,000 miles. Quality parts ensure you reach it without unnecessary failures along the way. The 300,000-mile mindset. Reaching 300,000 miles requires more than following a maintenance schedule. It requires treating your Lexus as a long-term investment that rewards proper care with decades of reliable service. Every service interval matters. Every fluid change counts. Every inspection prevents future failures. The owners who reach 300,000 miles don't cut corners. They don't delay maintenance. They don't ignore warning signs. Your Lexus is capable of extreme longevity. The engineering is there. The durability is built in. The only question is whether you're willing to provide the maintenance it needs. Follow this roadmap religiously, and your Lexus will reward you with smooth, quiet, luxurious transportation long after most cars have been scrapped. The journey to 300,000 miles starts with your next oil change. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video, as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.